Hey guys, Rob here with McDojoLife, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys the over-the-shoulder handoff. Before we get started, please make sure that there's nothing around you, no dog, cat, goldfish, or anything that you're going to hit or break or regret later. Also, remember, we're not doing this for self-defense. This is probably the least likely weapon you will ever use for self-defense. This is just for dexterity and for fun, and we can do stuff for fun. So, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to hold the nunchuck about the middle, alright? From here, we're going to reach up and we're going to put it over our shoulder. It's really important that you raise your elbow. If you don't raise your elbow, you run the risk of hitting yourself in the elbow, which is hilarious for me, but not so funny for you, alright? So as you raise it up, your hand that's free is going to replace that empty space where your elbow was. Alright, from here, you don't want to reach and grab. If you do, again, you run the risk of it kind of missing and hitting yourself in the hand. Again, funny, but don't do that. You want it to kind of land and hit your hand. Alright, once it hits your hand, you're going to grab a hold of it. From there, let go with the top hand, and the top will fall. Now, that's going to go over your other shoulder. Again, raise your elbow up nice and high. Free hand is going to reach underneath, replacing that empty space and grabbing. From here, you just go back and forth. Make sure your elbow is up high enough so that way you don't hit yourself. Also, make sure that your hand is getting there quickly and not reaching and grabbing. Now, that's going upward. You can also do the same thing going downward. I'll give you a little trick and a hint here. A lot of people, when they first start going the other way, they actually hit themselves in the back of the head, which is funny, yet again, but it's going to hurt real bad. So here's a little trick to stop that from happening if you want to practice this. Start off with just doing a downward figure eight, right? You can go through the playlist. I teach that quite a bit already. From here, once it goes down to the other side of your body, just make a circle. If you notice, it's not even close to hitting me in the head. From here, all I really need to do is raise my elbow in my hand and put it in that space. And once I do, it will land in my hand. All right, same thing on the other side. Make that figure eight. Once it gets to the other side, keep it over there. Then when you're ready, stick your elbow and hand in. And now you have the opposite way. So you have downward, which is what we just worked on, and then you have upward, which is the first one we worked on. Now from here, after you've gotten that down 10 out of 10 times, start freestyling with it. Play around with all the stuff that you know so far, right? And then whenever you're ready, add that. Incorporate it into what you do, so that way it's kind of a smooth transition and already a part of your game, all right? Now if you've noticed, I'm using a longer, more traditional pair of chucks. Company handmade these for me, and they're awesome. You can use the same thing that I just taught you, though, with the shorter stuff. So even with the shorter nunchuck, it all works the exact same. There's really no difference. So whether you're using the long traditional or the shorter ones, it doesn't matter. You should be able to do the exact same technique. Again, have fun, be safe, keep the martial arts legit.